Nicola Sturgeon back in the media this week. I was going to say her fight back continues. So very recently she slagged off her successor John Swinney's election strategy, despite the fact that he was nothing but loyal to her. She's also been taking shots at Joanna Cherry and I think J.K. Rowling. John, if you were advising her, okay, before I come to that question, how should a politician or a former leader behave once they've left office, do you think?
I think history would tell you that former leaders can't help themselves sticking their oar in, and so they all think that if only they were still in position, then everything would be a lot better, and they just can't help but offer a bit of advice to whoever came after them. I think that Nicola Sturgeon's in a quite unique position given what's happened since she left, that she would be very much advised just to stay out of it entirely, if only just because the people who she left in the SNP have been incredibly supportive of her, given the circumstances of Peter Murrell's arrest and imprisonment, etc. So I think that she should just keep out of it as much as possible, if only to show a bit of, to return some of the loyalty that John Swinney has given her. It does feel now that, this has been coming for a while, that the bridges are now being burned from both sides, and the patience even among the upper echelons of the SNP is kind of ran out with Nicola Sturgeon now.
Joe, Ben, not that she would ever hire you as an advisor, but if she did ask for advice, what would you say to her?
Well, my message to Nicola Sturgeon is please, please, please keep going. This is absolute manna from heaven for the Express. We're loving every minute of it. The Joanna Cherry, J.K. Rowling spats, the complete rewriting of history. It's absolute gold. So we're loving it. So please carry on, Nicola, and don't ever retire gracefully and take yourself off the public stage.
I think Ben's hitting on something that's quite a pertinent point here, that actually, if you were advising, the difficulty for the SNP and Nicola Sturgeon now is that any publicity is kind of good for Nicola Sturgeon. She's clearly wants to pursue a new career as a writer. She wants as much publicity as possible, and I don't think it really matters if that publicity is bad. For the SNP, it means that they are subjected to a kind of eternal barrage of criticism, potentially. So what's good for one is not good for the other anymore.
Well, on a serious point, I do wonder if this is yet another example of why the SNP's refusal to take seats in the House of Lords just actually damages the party, because Nicola Sturgeon could have gone off to become, Baroness Sturgeon of Irvine. She'd be getting 300 quid a day. She'd be able to take part in various debates about various issues that she's interested in, but it would have kept her inside the tent. And really, as a member of the House of Lords, she can't really then be seen to be criticising current First Ministers. So I've always thought the SNP, they're kind of cutting off the nose to spite the face, because they've got nowhere to put their retired MPs and MSPs, which is essentially what the Lords is for.